SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered brings its watercolor art style to life with vibrant detail and a distinct aesthetic rarely seen in modern RPGs. The dual protagonist structure adds depth, with branching paths that reward exploration and thoughtful decision-making. Its layered combat system rewards planning without being overwhelming, and the soundtrack matches the tone of each moment with elegance. There's something timeless in the way it tells its story, inviting players into a world that feels both nostalgic and fresh.
His life will be dedicated to this.
THEATRHYTHM Final Bar Line turns rhythm gaming into a nostalgic celebration of Final Fantasy's rich musical legacy. The tracklist is massive, packed with iconic tunes that spark emotion with every note. Tapping along feels smooth and satisfying, especially during intense boss themes. Character customization and RPG elements add a fun layer of strategy. Whether it's soaring melodies or pulse-pounding battle tracks, each stage hits the right note and keeps the energy going strong from one song to the next. FANTASIAN Neo Dimension brings back the magic of classic RPGs with handcrafted diorama-style environments and a rich dual-realm story. The Dimension system keeps exploration fresh by shifting random battles to a dedicated space, letting the adventure flow. Combat feels strategic and satisfying, with clever mechanics and a strong sense of progression. Backed by Nobuo Uematsu's emotive score, the journey feels grand yet personal. It's a return to form that feels both nostalgic and refreshingly modern.
What is all this stuff?
World of Final Fantasy MAXIMA brings a colorful, whimsical take on classic RPG mechanics with a monster-catching twist. The stacking system adds creative depth to battles, while the lighthearted tone pairs nicely with a nostalgic journey through familiar Final Fantasy worlds. The added MAXIMA content expands gameplay with extra mirages and challenges, making it a more complete adventure. With endearing visuals and a fun combat system, this game turns simplicity into an engaging, strategic quest full of heart.
Hey, for bringing you into this world. This ends.
Final Fantasy XII. The ZODIAC Age brings a fresh tactical edge to a legendary RPG, with the revamped combat system adding strategy and depth. The Gambit system allows for creative party setups, while the license board encourages experimentation. Voice acting and orchestral soundtrack heighten the world's scale and emotion. Visual upgrades enhance the richly detailed environments, a great choice for those who enjoy deep party management, political storytelling, and rich world-building across a sweeping, mature narrative.
Face my wrath!
There was a time when the seven heroes embodied that moniker.
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven breathes new life into a classic with bold ambition. The open-ended progression, deep class system, and generational mechanic create a captivating journey through time. Strategic combat rewards thoughtful planning, and the soundtrack enhances every encounter with atmosphere and weight. While the visuals remain faithful to its roots, the reimagined elements elevate the entire adventure. A memorable return that respects the legacy while daring to evolve into something far more compelling.
Just as I thought.
Meet your maker.
Collection of Mana is a nostalgic trip worth taking. With 3 classic titles in one package, each game brings its own flavor of old-school RPG magic. The pixel art is vibrant, the music is timeless, and the combat remains engaging. Seiken Densetsu 3, officially released in English as Trials of Mana, is a long-awaited treat. Whether it's the adventure, the world-building, or the retro charm, there's something deeply satisfying in revisiting these legendary quests. A treasure for anyone who appreciates classic action RPGs. PARANORMASIGHT, The Seven Mysteries of Honjo unfolds a gripping supernatural tale through smart writing, eerie visuals, and an atmospheric soundtrack that deepens the tension. The story-driven gameplay rewards curiosity, with branching paths that encourage multiple playthroughs. Characters feel grounded, and the urban legends at the heart of the game build a strong sense of mystery. It's a slow burn, but one that pays off with memorable twists and a consistently immersive tone that keeps the mind engaged throughout. Spelunker Party is a light-hearted co-op adventure that rewards teamwork and patience. With its retro-styled visuals and catchy soundtrack, it taps into a playful nostalgia. The game's challenge lies in careful platforming and clever level design, making success feel satisfying. Multiplayer is where the fun multiplies. Reviving fallen friends and solving puzzles together adds great energy. There's a fun rhythm to exploring caves, collecting items, and unlocking new gear that keeps things moving. SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions presents a refreshing take on turn-based combat with strategic depth that rewards planning over brute force. The open-ended narrative structure allows players to shape each journey, making every playthrough distinct. With a striking art style and a captivating soundtrack, it's easy to get absorbed in its unique world. Battles demand thoughtful choices, and the progression feels rewarding. A true gem for those seeking a deep RPG with rich mechanics and meaningful choices that evolve with every decision. A mesmerizing journey through a melancholic world where androids question their purpose and emotions. The combat feels satisfying, with elegant movement and intuitive mechanics. Environments shift between serene ruins and war-torn cities, creating a powerful contrast. The soundtrack is unforgettable, elevating each moment with emotion and grandeur. With multiple endings and narrative depth, it rewards curiosity and reflection. A striking reminder of what games can evoke when story and gameplay move in harmony. Final Fantasy IX captures a nostalgic sense of wonder with its heartfelt story, expressive characters, and whimsical art style. The combat is classic turn-based with just enough depth to stay engaging, while the world feels alive with rich detail and personality. The soundtrack carries emotional weight, enhancing key moments without overpowering them. Zidane and his crew grow on you quickly, and the pacing keeps the journey fresh. A timeless adventure that evokes warmth and reflection through its thoughtful design. Triangle Strategy rewards patience with rich tactical depth and thoughtful storytelling. The branching narrative encourages tough moral decisions that truly impact the outcome. Its pixel art visuals paired with HD 2D design give each scene a classic yet refined feel. Strategic combat feels satisfying, especially when positioning and terrain are used wisely. With voice acting that adds weight to political intrigue, this is a slow-burning tactical RPG that steadily builds momentum into something genuinely rewarding and memorable. A thrilling journey unfolds with stunning visuals and a deeply emotional story. Combat feels responsive and satisfying, with refined mechanics that enhance each battle. The soundtrack is unforgettable, heightening every dramatic moment. Characters are well developed, and their arcs carry genuine weight. With upgraded visuals and voice acting, the world feels alive and engaging. It's a heartfelt adventure that respects its roots while feeling fresh and modern. An excellent remake that honors its legacy in the best way possible. Lost Sphere creates a heartfelt journey with nostalgic JRPG mechanics and a memorable cast. The combat system is engaging, letting players strategically position characters for maximum impact. Its world building feels thoughtful, with environments that evoke a quiet sense of wonder. The music complements the mood with subtle elegance, enhancing key story beats. Though familiar in structure, the game maintains a steady pace and a sincere tone. A thoughtful tale wrapped in a retro-inspired aesthetic with modern refinements throughout. Star Ocean First Departure R is a captivating RPG that takes players on an unforgettable journey through space and time. The story is engaging, with well-developed characters and a rich world to explore. Combat feels dynamic and strategic, encouraging thoughtful planning rather than button mashing. The visuals and soundtrack complement the narrative perfectly, enhancing immersion. This game manages to balance depth and accessibility, making it a rewarding adventure for those who enjoy classic role-playing games.
Gate. Will it?
Aryan gods, choose wisely. These answers will.
Tactics Ogre Reborn is a stunning revival of a tactical RPG classic, masterfully blending deep strategy with a gripping, mature narrative. Every decision carries weight in the battlefield and within the story. The revamped visuals and orchestrated soundtrack breathe new life into a timeless world, while quality-of-life improvements make battles smoother without losing depth. Its branching paths and moral choices create a rich tapestry of outcomes, encouraging replayability. This is more than a remaster, it's a heartfelt tribute to one of the genre's most influential masterpieces.
Your strategy, reborn and deeper than ever.
If this be your will, this should be fun.
Octopath Traveler is a remarkable RPG that combines classic turn-based combat with a unique narrative structure. Each of the 8 characters has a distinct story that unfolds with rich dialogue and meaningful choices, creating deep immersion. The pixel art visuals paired with a lush orchestral soundtrack evoke a nostalgic yet fresh feel. Combat strategy is rewarding, encouraging thoughtful planning and diverse tactics. This game creates a memorable journey through its well-designed world and engaging mechanics. Trials of Mana is a 3D recreation of the iconic RPG classic that was first released in 1995 under the title Seiken Densetsu 3. This renewed tale of triumphing over Destiny's trials has been refreshed. Players can now fully immerse themselves in the beloved journey, which has been thoroughly updated with improved graphics, character voiceovers, a remastered soundtrack, an additional post-ending episode, an innovative ability system, a revamped character leveling system with a new class, and more dynamic battles.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east.
The DioField Chronicle is a strategy role-playing game. It is an epic story of conflict and courage, combining fantasy, medieval, and current aspects. Players participate in intense, strategic, real-time tactical battles, employing a wide range of talents, classes, and equipment to achieve their goals. The game uses realistic diorama battle images, letting players to explore meticulously detailed depictions of DioField Island locations while improving their leadership abilities. The game demonstrates the team's commitment to producing a new strategy RPG.
Wish for is to keep fighting alongside you.
A stunning blend of classic JRPG charm and modern enhancements, this remake absolutely shines. The revamped pixel art and 2.5D environments are breathtaking, breathing new life into every scene. Combat feels fluid and satisfying, with snappy action that keeps battles engaging from start to finish. The dual protagonist system adds great replay value, while the story delivers heartfelt moments and epic stakes. Every musical track has been beautifully reimagined, hitting all the right nostalgic notes. It's a love letter to fans and a brilliant entry point for newcomers.
Two worlds, one's a rather risky endeavor.
Neo The World Ends With You is an exciting game set in Tokyo's Shibuya neighborhood, with vibrant and rich settings that reflect the essence of contemporary Japan. The game's distinct characters, well-developed personalities, and funny conversation make players emotionally bonded to the ensemble. The story takes players on a roller coaster of mystery, intrigue, and self-discovery as they uncover the secrets of the Reaper's game. The fighting systems are masterfully constructed to find a balance between simplicity and depth, ensuring that confrontations never feel monotonous.
Make sure it doesn't.
Chrono Cross is a timeless RPG that delves into concepts of time and space, enabling players to experience the lives of over 40 distinct party members. The remastered edition contains high-definition 3D models, updated character artwork, high-quality background music, the ability to toggle opponent encounters, background filter choices, improved battle mechanics, auto-fight functionality, and adjustable text display. Players may also select between vintage pixel type and HD font, appealing to both traditional and modern players. Romancing Saga 3 is an engaging journey through a vast world filled with deep customization and strategic combat. The open-ended story allows for multiple playstyles and unique character development paths, making every playthrough feel fresh. Its retro-inspired graphics and music create a nostalgic yet engaging atmosphere. The game's complexity rewards thoughtful planning, providing a satisfying challenge without feeling overwhelming. This title is a true gem for those who enjoy rich RPG mechanics and freedom in storytelling. Am Setsuna is a classic JRPG game that follows Setsuna, a young lady on a mission to save her village. The game addresses themes of sacrifice, responsibility, and camaraderie, and each character has their unique background. The battle system is reminiscent of Chrono Trigger, featuring strategic turn-based combat and a unique timing-based logic. The graphics are amazing, and the game's landscapes are diverse and rich, transporting players to beautiful locations. The music complements the story's emotional tone and adds to the ambience of each scene.
It wasn't the only thing that mattered to you.
The game features 8 new adventurers who go on a daring trip in the land of Solistia. Solistia is a land rich in varied cultures and flourishing enterprises. Players can choose from a variety of paths, each with its own set of skills and origins. Path actions, a novel element in the game, allows players to engage in fight with locals, obtain precious objects, and lead fellow travelers on interesting adventures. While classic game concepts such as career advancement and the break and boost system are retained, the game also incorporates novel components to enhance the gameplay experience.
The tales whose hero you become.
ONINAKI is a role-playing game set in a world where the ghosts of the dead might linger in the beyond if they die with regrets. Kagachi, a member of Watchers, is responsible with relieving the spirits' burdens and resolving their conflicts so that they can pass on quietly. If they do not, they will turn into monsters and their souls will be linked to the planet. Kagachi meets the Night Devil and sets out on a journey to save the world. The plot has a one-dimensional character and unexpected events, although the final third might feel stretched out. Legend of Mana wraps its world in vibrant hand-drawn visuals and an enchanting soundtrack that lingers long after playing. The land make system adds a unique layer of customization, letting each adventure feel personal. Combat is simple but engaging, and the branching story paths give the game a dreamlike, unpredictable rhythm. There's a sense of wonder in every location and encounter, a nostalgic gem that respects imagination and rewards exploration with heartfelt moments and a touch of magic.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you...
Actraiser Renaissance is a 2D platformer that combines city-building simulation and 2D platforming gameplay. Players take on the roles of the Lord of Light and their angel, guiding humanity to prosperity in an evil-filled planet. The game has upgraded 2D graphics and 15 new music tracks, with an emphasis on realm acts and realm management. Players use powerful magic to overcome obstacles and fight adversaries, but realm management entails calling lightning and generating earthquakes to safeguard towns. Real-time strategic fights are critical to gaining success. Romancing Saga 2 brings a rich tactical layer to turn-based combat with its unique inheritance system and non-linear progression. The pixel art evokes classic RPG nostalgia, and the music carries a strong sense of atmosphere throughout the adventure. The challenge encourages strategy without feeling unfair, rewarding thoughtful decisions and exploration. It's a slow burn with depth, where each generation builds something meaningful. A strong choice for those seeking something different in their retro RPG journeys. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.